Maya, a girl with hair the color of spun sunshine, bounced with restless energy. Beside her, Ben, with his mop of brown hair and perpetually grass-stained knees, pored over a tattered book about insects. And trailing slightly behind, Liam, with his freckled nose perpetually buried in a thick fantasy novel, dreamt of dragons and distant lands. Their small town was a symphony of ordinary, predictable houses with picket fences, barking dogs with repetitive routines, and days that melted into each other like ice cream on a hot sidewalk. Maya craved adventure, Ben longed to discover a new species of beetle, and Liam yearned for a world beyond the dogged pages of his book. One sweltering afternoon, as boredom threatened to turn into a tangible monster, Maya's eyes snagged on a glint of gold peeking through the overgrown hedge at the end of their street. Curiosity, a spark in her eternally bright eyes, she tugged at Ben and Liam's sleeves. "Look! What's that?" Intrigued, Ben abandoned his book and Liam looked up from his fictional world. Together, they pushed through the scratchy hedge, its leaves clinging to their clothes like whispering secrets. The gold belongs to a small, ornate keyhole nestled right in the middle of the hedge. Around it, blooming in a riot of colors unseen before, were wildflowers unlike any they'd ever encountered. Petals shimmered with an inner light, and the air hummed with a soft melody. "This doesn't look ordinary," Ben whispered, his usual bravado replaced by a sense of wonder. Liam, for once, put down his book, his gaze fixed on the pulsating keyhole. A thrill, unfamiliar but exciting, snaked up his spine. Maya, without a word, reached into her pocket and pulled out a curiously shaped golden key her grandmother had given her, its purpose a mystery until now. It fit perfectly into the keyhole. The moment Maya turned the key, the world around them shimmered. The hedge rippled outwards, revealing a hidden gateway. Lush greenery spilled out, beckoning them forward. Heartbeats quickened, a delicious fear laced with anticipation. Together, they stepped through. The magical garden was a kaleidoscope of wonder. Towering sunflowers with faces like friendly giants brushed their shoulders, honeysuckle vines twirled around ancient trees, their fragrance so sweet it made their heads spin. Butterflies with wings of stained glass fluttered between blooms the size of dinner plates. In the distance, a crystal-clear stream gurgled merrily. A gasp escaped Liam's lips. The world of his book had come alive, more fantastical than he could have ever imagined. Ben, his eyes wide with scientific curiosity, crouched to examine a peculiar ladybug with 7 spots. Maya, her spirit alight with the thrill of discovery, danced between the flowers, their colors igniting a kaleidoscope behind her closed eyelids. As they ventured deeper, the garden unfolded its secrets. A talking robin perched on a branch, his crimson chest puffed with importance, greeted them. A family of hedgehogs, adorned with tiny flower crowns, scurried past, giggling. A grumpy gnome, his beard tangled with moss, emerged from behind a toadstool, grumbling about misplaced watering cans. Their first quest came in the form of a frantic plea from a weeping willow tree. Its branches hung limp, its leaves drooping. A mischievous group of fairies, with wings that shimmered like soap bubbles, had stolen its magical pollen, rendering the garden dull and lifeless. Undeterred, Maya, with her boundless enthusiasm, rallied her friends. Ben, his knowledge of insects invaluable, discovered a hidden trail of shimmering dust, the stolen pollen. Liam, his book smarts surprisingly useful, remembered a passage about mischievous fairies and their love for pranks. Following the trail, they found the fairies perched on a giant marigold, giggling as they sprinkled the stolen pollen on themselves, making their wings sparkle even brighter. With a carefully practiced speech, courtesy of Liam's book on negotiation, dragons were surprisingly good at bargaining. Maya convinced the fairies to return the pollen. The grateful willow tree showered them with sparkling dewdrops, each drop infusing them with a newfound connection to the garden. Their adventure wasn't over. They helped a grumpy gnome retrieve his lost watering can from a mischievous family of otters who lived by the stream. They rescued a baby hummingbird from a sticky spider web, its iridescent feathers shimmering with gratitude. Each challenge they faced deepened their bond with the magical garden and its fantastical inhabitants. Days turned into weeks, and the friends found themselves spending most of their afternoons exploring the garden's hidden nooks. Maya learned the language of flowers, their vibrant petals whispering secrets on the breeze. Ben discovered a new species of beetle, its shimmering carapace unlike anything documented in his books. Liam, inspired by the magic around him, started writing his own story, One.
Friends, don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel.